In another video, which its link is in description, I talked about benefit of having flood sensor in a smart home. In this video, I show you how you can add Fibaro flood sensor to Vera control unit and how to use it. By the way, if you are interested in watching more videos about Z-Wave products, subscribe my channel. Stay with me. It's time to add Fibaro flood sensor to Vera control unit. To do so in Vera, I go to devices page, click add device. From the list of categories, I select generic Z-Wave device. Then click next. Vera enters into inclusion mode. By entering Fibaro flood sensor to inclusion mode, it will be added to Vera control unit. I take out the cover of flood sensor, take out the paper. Remember that if you want to use this sensor by battery, it must be included while it is powered by battery. And if you want to use this device powered by a VDC, it must be added to Z-Wave network while it is powered by VDC. For entering the device into inclusion mode, this button must be clicked 3 times fast. Okay. I set a name for the device. And you can set a room for it. By clicking on finish, Vera starts configuring the device. We must wait till Vera finishes configuring the device. Flood sensor is added to Vera control unit and its temperature sensor is displayed too. Let's go to the setting of flood sensor. Vera says waiting for wake up to configure device. For waking up the device, the Z-Wave button must be clicked 3 times. It is not configured. I go to the advanced of the Fibaro flood sensor, select commands, click on configure node right now. Then I immediately wake up the device. Okay. Let's exclude the device and include it again. In the setting of the device, I click on delete device, select unpair. Vera enters exclusion mode. By clicking the Z-Wave button 3 times, very quickly, flood sensor is excluded from Vera control unit. Let's reset the device before try adding it to Vera control unit. In order to reset Fibaro flood sensor, this key must be pressed and hold. till the color of LED is yellow. After the color of LED became yellow, release the button and press it one more time to confirm it. A beep alarm and red color indicates successful reset. Let's add it to Vera control unit. I click on add device, select generic Z-Wave device, click next, again next. While Vera is in inclusion mode, I click the Z-Wave button 3 times quickly. Vera detected the device. I set a name for it. Then click finish. We must wait till Vera finishes configuring flood sensor. Okay, flood sensor is added. Vera says it's waiting for wake up to configure device. Let's wake up the device by clicking the Z-Wave button 3 times very quickly. Flood sensor is added to Vera control unit and successfully configured. You can use flood sensor by adding extended wire to this sensor using these 2 terminals. You can connect this flood sensor to other alarm systems using terminal 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Like this diagram. Okay, let's go to the setting of flood sensor. Device options. Okay. Parameter number 1 is alarm cancellation delay seconds. By default, it is set to 0. Parameter number 2 is acoustic and visual signals. This parameter is set to 3, which means both LED and acoustic alarm are activated. Parameter number 10, temperature measurement interval, is set to 300. It is seconds. Parameter 50, low temperature alarm threshold, it is set to 1500. Each number is 0.01 centigrade. So this 1500 is 15 centigrade. High temperature alarm threshold is 3500, which is 35 centigrade. Low temperature color is indicated by blue. 255 means blue. High temperature color is set to 167-11680, which is red. And there are some other settings that you can use them for your desired goal actually. By going to the notifications setting, you can have notifications based on whether flood sensor is being tampered with, battery level goes below, whenever flood sensor stops detecting flood, whether it is armed or disarmed, and other options. Let's select whenever flood sensor is armed and detects flood. This user must be notified, and notification name I set water leakage. By clicking on add, notification will be set. If water reaches to these terminals, sensor detects water leakage. Flood sensor was armed as soon as it detected water leakage. Sirens went off. Let's disarm it. I was testing the sensor. So you can put it anywhere that you think there may be water leakage. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Goodbye.